Did Tariq's hallucination scene just hint that Ghost is still alive? The hallucination scene from episode 5 has got everyone talking. Some of you loved it, while others felt it didn't quite hit the mark after all the anticipation. The big question on everyone's mind, was Tariq going to see Ghost? Personally, as much as I'd love to see James St. Patrick back, I'm relieved Tariq didn't see him as a ghost. If Ghost is coming back, I want it to be in the flesh, not just a figment of imagination. And here's where it gets intriguing. Remember when Joseph Sikora, Tommy, hinted on Instagram Live that Ghost could return either as a ghost or a living person? This leaves a tantalizing possibility open. Let's rewind to Tariq's dream at the end of Season 2. He was in a classroom surrounded by familiar faces, people he had either killed or was linked to. But one notable absence? His dad. Just as he's about to leave, he gets a call from his dad. Could this be Ghost's way of signaling he's still alive? Professor Milgram hands Tariq the phone, saying, "It's your dad. He has something to tell you." Lauren, standing by the door, adds, "I think you should answer." Could this be a breadcrumb leading us to believe Ghost is alive? Some argue Ghost wasn't in that scene because of contract issues, but other characters returned as special guests without contracts. So why not Ghost? Here's another twist. Omari Hardwick, who plays Ghost, mentioned in an interview that he was asked to return but wanted a substantial pay raise, reportedly around $1 million per episode. If Hardwick comes back, it's likely as a living character, not a ghost. He also wanted production credits, something both Joseph Sikora and Michael Rainey Jr. are eyeing too. When Force got canceled, we learned Tommy's story would continue in another city. Then, 50 Cent mentioned that the Power universe is expanding, not shrinking. This suggests more spin-offs are on the way, potentially 5 Power books airing year-round. Imagine 3 on the current timeline and 2 on the Raising Kanan timeline. The plot thickens. There's also chatter about Tommy and Tariq teaming up for a new spin-off. Despite talks of budget cuts, a quick Google search shows the Power universe is actually growing. Starz recently signed a multi-year deal with showrunner Gary Lennon to create new spin-offs. This means Power isn't leaving Starz anytime soon. It's central to their subscription base and overall relevance. When Ghost makes his grand return, it won't be a mid-season shocker. Expect it in the final episode of either Book 2, Ghost, or Force, setting the stage for new spin-offs. Ghost could become a key player, appearing in a few episodes each season, keeping us all guessing. Could he have faked his death with help from Stephen Ott and the Democratic Party, escaping with a new identity? The intrigue is real. Remember Mecca, who was barred from the US for his protection, but eventually returned? Ghost could make a similar comeback as an untouchable federal asset, maybe even a CIA asset, controlling the game from the top. Lobos once suggested Ghost could run his own cartel from the shadows. Tommy might need a new connect after his conflicts with Miguel and Elche, and Ghost could pull him back into the game. This role reversal would create a fascinating dynamic between Ghost and Tommy. And think about this. Ghost could also reach out to Tariq. After the initial shock of discovering his dad is alive, Tariq could take over Ghost's operations in a new city, like Miami or LA. Meanwhile, Tommy returns to New York. Another potential spin-off could focus on Rashad Tate or even the Italian Mafia, following Elise Marie Proctor and her family. Lastly, let's revisit Tariq's hallucination scene. The way Tariq was shot differed from how he shot Ghost. This subtle detail leaves us wondering, could Ghost still be alive? If Ghost had been shot like Tariq, there'd be fewer doubts about his survival. This clue adds to the mystery. Intrigued by what you saw? Our next video continues the exploration with more details. Watch it here.